What's a really cheap item you can buy that can make you look incredibly rich? A credit card that is black in color. It doesn't have to be a black card. Just black. Amazon Prime credit cards are black and made at least partially of metal. They're thicker and more hefty than a normal credit card. 2. I've gotten lots of comments on mine. Although more of the "that's a cool card" variety than the "you must be rich" variety. We send all of our correspondence out with a big ass wax seal on it. Looks like we're old money when we send out our Christmas cards. Do you put the sealed letter inside of another envelope? I've always thought that the letter sorter at the postal service will frick it up. Well, you have to send it via Raven. Not op, but I wax seal my Christmas cards in an attempt to look like I have my life together and do put them inside another envelope which is fully addressed, stamped. The way I read up on it, when wax seals were more commonly used, they would be inside another envelope too. A butler at the address would remove the dirty outer cover and deliver the clean wax sealed envelope to its recipient. I've sent a lot of letters sealed with wax. You have to get specific flexible sealing wax. J. Herban is my brand of choice, though there are others. If you try to use traditional hard sealing wax, yes, the letter sorters will crack it right off. Monogrammed stationery is also not too expensive. The more understated the design, the better. Don't skimp on the envelopes too much though. You'll wind up dead from the toxic glue. Apparently 3-ply toilet paper. One of my friends was at our house last year, and after a bathroom trip, she told another friend, "Ooh, they've got money. They've got the good stuff, lol." I think we would all be surprised to realize how many people silently judge others based on the TP they buy. Lol. In Swedish we have a word called dumsnål, meaning someone who is overly cheap to the point where it just creates more problems. I think it's very dumsnålt to buy a single-ply toilet paper that is uncomfortable and just forces you to use more in each wipe. And I'd never cheap out on toilet paper. I will downsize my house before I give up good toilet paper. A cheap suit that you then get tailored. It's always better to buy a cheap suit that you get tailored to fit well, than an expensive suit that fits like shiz. While we're at it, the order of buttoning or not buttoning your suit jacket. If the suit had 3 buttons, the order from top to bottom is sometimes, always, never. If the jacket has 2 buttons, the top button is the only one you should button. Don't ask me why the bottom button's there, I just work here. Extra points for unbuttoning the jacket when you sit. This also helps the health of the button junction. Apparently, as Henry VIII grew fatter, he couldn't do up the bottom button, so left it undone. Courtiers copied so as not to draw attention, and thus a fashion trend was born. You sound like you've never purchased a better suit. 2. A cheap suit always looks cheap, no matter how well it's tailored. Plastic buttons, inferior wools, full linings, the way the lapels lay on your chest, the way the jacket hugs you in places a cheaper suit does not, like in your core and under the arms. 3. There is no such thing as getting an expensive suit that fits poorly, unless you buy the suit and just walk out of the store before getting it tailored there. The cost of tailoring is factored into the retail price of any better suit. You get at least 2 or 3 fittings, or as many as it takes with the store's tailor, before you finally walk out of the store with the suit. That grey t-shirt billionaires always be fucking wearing. Must be the comfiest fucking t-shirt ever. Probably made of nanobots that massage and maintain their skin suits. Goddamn €260 for a shirt. A small table in your living room with a pitcher of water and 2 glasses. Just slice some lemons and cucumbers and put them in the water pitcher. I keep mine in the fridge so it's cold. When people come over, they're always super impressed to have water with cucumbers and lemon in it. Plus it tastes good, is refreshing, and better, healthier alternative to other drinks you could offer. Cucumber water is for customers only. I work at a wedding venue and we charge $300 for infused water for guests. People are always impressed with it. But come on. Under cabinet lighting. I have rechargeable LED strips that I bought for $30 on Amazon. Held up by magnets. They light up the backsplash counter below and scream. I had this custom lighting done by an electrician. Can you hit me with the link? I assume anyone with a really weird pet is hiding an immense amount of wealth. Even if they're super bummy. I think exotic pets is like both ends of the spectrum. I don't know any rich people at all. But I know a lot of trash bags that have weird creatures. And you haven't met my sloppy neck-beard neighbor with a hedgehog, sugar glider, and iguana. Can I though? Trash bags for your bathroom trash can. Instead of grocery bags. I use Target bags instead of Walmart bags. That way it's classy. I can't tell if you're joking or not, but I absolutely do this. And I absolutely feel classier just by using this one simple trick. On the App Store, there is an app called I Am Rich. It costs $1.000 and all it does is say that you're rich when you open it. Once in a while it goes free for 24 hours. Snag that baby up, and you too can have your friends look at you like you're certifiably insane when you show them the app. It looks like it's a reasonable $99.99. Adjust your monocle please. It originally cost $1,000. Until Apple made them issue refunds and lower the price. This is ludicrous. Now all the pores and undesirables are infecting the sanctity of our exclusive app. I will only buy the app now if it's at least $10. Oh, no less. Cufflinks. You will need the correct shirt of course. I wear cufflinks and it's not really my fault. I was given a pair when I was a groomsman in a friend's wedding. So I bought a French cuff shirt so I could use them. Family saw me wearing the shirt and decided I must like cufflinks, so started buying them for me as gifts. I now had a collection of cufflinks, so when I got new shirts, I bought them with French cuffs. Now that's all I own and wear for dress shirts. I don't really even like cufflinks. This is truly a modern tragedy. Join seat filler clubs for NYC theater shows for like $100 per year, and you can get tickets to Broadway and off-Broadway shows for $5 a ticket, actually free, plus $5 processing fee for up to 2 tickets per show they offer. Then just Instagram or Facebook how cultured you are as you go to shows every day for $5 each. Invite someone and tell them it's your treat and they'll think you're loaded. I love you right now. My mom is so hard to shop for because she has very little interests or hobbies outside of Broadway plays and goddamn line dancing. And Broadway can be so expensive. You just found me and my sister our Christmas present for her. Oh my god, I could fucking kiss you right now. 2 days late. A fountain pen. I always write with one, they were compulsory at school. And I never lost the habit. It does attract comment. Most memorably when airport security found a bottle of ink in my luggage. What's this? Me. Baffled, ink. Ink? Yes. Ink. His face was so blank you could have written on it. I tried to help him. Ink that you put in pens. He went off to ask his supervisor. And she didn't know what ink was either. FFS. God. Can you imagine if they find out about potatoes? This reminds me of the urban legend tale of the guy who went to Taco Bell with only a $50 and a $2 bill. Long story short, TB won't accept the $50 because it's too large, but calls the cops because they think the $2 is fake. I had a beautiful, super simple, but perfectly weighted fountain pen with green ink that I used for marking when I was a teacher. I took a day sick and when I came back some dickhole had pinched it out my desk. I was furious. A bowl of lemons. The room needed a pop of color. A decanter. And, yes, buy a $14 bottle of red. Put it in a decanter before friends arrive and toss the bottle. When friends arrive, apologies that the wine has only been breathing for a short amount of time. This makes you seem like a wine snob, and if anyone doesn't like the wine, it's because it hasn't had time to breathe, obviously. $14. Look at Mr. Moneystacks over here. I bought a metal razor and a box of 500 blades. It's gold in color. Cuts nicely. I have a round stick of soap to lather with, and I feel like a millionaire when I use it. It was less than £20. A safety razor, either a double-edged safety razor or a single-edged straight razor with replaceable blades. Not an item exactly, but good posture. Manners and proper etiquette is generally free to lean and practice, and makes you look much more affluent. And you see it at weddings big time. Everyone is in a suit eating a fancy meal, but it is clear who is comfortable doing so and who is out of their element. Those who worry about stains and spilling on the suit are the imposters. Those who wear them like jeans and t-shirt are the money guys. I knew my messy eating would serve me well one day. My mom made me read Tiffany's Table Manners growing up, and always made me set the table just so. As well as got on me about stuff like sitting 5 to 8 from the table and such. I thought it was annoying. But now when I tag along to banquets with my fiancée, all her friends ask me which fork to use or whose water is whose. Standing to meet anyone. I hate it when people shake hands sitting down. Or with a glove on. Okay, the glove thing. If it's -40, do what you want. But inside, take that shiz off. I'm late to the party. Spend money on getting your clothes tailored. I'm a money manager. The old school wealth doesn't wear anything that stands out. However, their clothes always have a perfect fit. The flashy guy that comes in with the big watch, driving the sports car, usually has a ton of debt. Money talks. Wealth whispers. Tailor my t-shirts. I'm in.